It's Sunday. It's 8 o'clock. It must be stream time. Hi folks, and welcome back to Conan Exiles. How is everyone today? Lots of people in the chat again. Great to see, great to see. Who was first? Let me scroll up. Oh, Robert Mannix is back in his rightful place as first in the chat. So yeah, I still don't know when the cut-off point is. I meant to check it first thing this morning when I got up, but I totally forgot about it until I was preparing for the stream. So, yep, well done, Robert. You're back at first place. But you're saying well done, Angelo. So does that mean you thought that Angelo was first? Interesting. So it looks like there's a cut-off somewhere between Angelo's message and yours. Okay. Well, good to see you anyway. John Bett even, good evening. The Bearded Phoenix, hello to you. Kathy Ann Mannix, good to see ya. Bandy B, Rex Havoc, Shade. Game Labs, sorry. I didn't get to your stream on Friday. I was out to doing granddad things again. I had my grandson at his football training on Friday night. But also, I didn't get the notification until Saturday morning. So yeah, it was Saturday morning I got the notification saying you were going live on Friday night, and when I checked I saw that the VOD was there. But yeah, sorry, I didn't make it. But hopefully next Friday. Doxy88, good to see you. Trip FDW, hello. Ian Og, hello. Let's see if I can scroll down without jumping. Yeah, did it this time. Griznak, good evening. John Delay, good evening to you. Who else is here? Frost, hello Frost, good to see you. Osman, hello, good evening. Let's see. Lethal Angel, hello to you, good to see you. Ian August saying he's terribly sober due to my doctor being a spoil sort. Oh, what a terrible state to be in, Ian. We're all with you. We feel for you being totally sober. But hey, if the doctor says, the doctor knows best. 6 badges, bonsoir. No wine tonight as he's a little congested. Going to have a hot toddy instead. Oh, well, I hope that makes you feel better, 6 badges. William Johnson, good evening. Good to see you. Let's see, Doc is saying, after a hard day at work comes a relaxed time with Anger and crew. Excellent. Working on a Sunday. Oh, it's a hard life. Miss Sinful. Oh, there's an interesting name. Hello to you. Kenneth Brenner, good evening. How are you? Is that everybody? I think that might be everybody. GameLab says, no problem, real life stuff must come first as they don't stay young forever. Exactly, GameLabs, yep. It is quite an entertaining thing taking an 8-year-old to his football practice, or soccer practice as he will stay over there in the States. But yeah, watching them running about and not doing what they're told by the coaches is quite entertaining. My heart goes out to the coaches who teach youth, any sort of kids doing any kind of sport. It's like, oh, what a task. Angelo Bambo, good evening. Gremlin's eating a cookie. Hello, Gremlin. How are you? Grimdale, hello. Good to see you. What's that say? Ursulala. Can't stick around. Just wanted to say thanks for the No Man's Sky content. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you very much. And no problem. You can't stick around. Thanks for popping by. If you hit the like button before you go, that would be really good. Give the like button a wee smash. Gently. Thank you. Okay, right. So, a few updates from last week as he punches the air a bit. I've had... What did I get? I picked up... What did I pick up a crested lacerta? Put that in the animal pen. Got a normal crested lacerta. I've had... scorpion eggs in the fridge for weeks and weeks. So hatched them in the compost bin. I made 3 compost bins here to hatch the eggs, because we also got snake eggs the last time we were over in, I still don't know how to pronounce it, Excathol over here. ruins of Excathol. And we've got some snake eggs, so we'll put them in there to get them from their, I think it's 24 hour until down to 1 hour 10 minutes in a compost bin. Then you get the babies, and then you put the babies in the animal pen. So the scorpions, we got one of this big tame scorpions, and we got one of this one, which I can never remember. Is that the scorpion king and that's the scorpion queen? Or the other way around, one of the two. But yeah, 1920 HP at level 0. This one's got 1178. So they're not bad. But like all animals, they're just still not that great. This is still my favourite, Greater Sabertooth. But yeah, we did take a couple of the snake eggs and we hatched them up. I got one normal cobra, which is the tiny little snake. And I got one of the alpha cobras, or the greater ones, which you can then use the snake that you get, or you got from a battle pass a while ago. Oh, it's not even coming up. Can't remember what it's called now. Somewhere in there, there's a snake thing with a sorcery. There it is. Greater Colossate Serpent. So you need a Cobra Alpha and some Sorcerer's Pet food, and you get this beast, who used to be absolutely amazing. I mean, he's 1,700. I think he got nerfed when he first came out. When he first came out, he had great health and did tons of damage. But yeah, he also does this really cool thing where he comes out of the ground and into the ground when you move him about. It's good. And we got the Brutus playful pup last time, so I've hatched him up, so we've got Brutus. He's the same as the other ones. So I don't know whether he does any more damage than the other ones, but yeah. So we've got Brutus, Koji, and Ares now. Three of the pups. That all? Is that all? I think that's all. I just did some off-camera creature stuff because we had a whole bunch of baby eggs and stuff like that. I put the cobra back in here because cobra's a bit rubbish. Just one of the little cobras. Right, okay. So, last week, like I said, we went over and we did the ruins of Excathol. And we took a little break from the vault. So today I want to get back and carry on the Vault Raider. So the next one we want to do is the Volary of the Harpy. And I believe it is here. Just next to Violet Isle. I think that's it there. So we'll be able to take our transporter stone again, get over in that area, and see what's in there. So we'll take Delincia. Delincia is 17 now. Give her some more food. She's on the... Oh, there's none in there. Is there any in here? There's a little bit in here. Here, have some of that. I could do a little top up of my food. That we're going to need some cooked pork rinds. We got some salted pork out of a drop last time. That's got an hour on it. That's got an hour and 40 minutes on it, and we're going to need some grey lotus potions. Grey lotus potion. There we go. And we'll need some keys, just in case. Let's take 6 keys just for the fun of it. Okay. Is that all we need? I think that's all we need. We'll take the horse with us just to carry stuff. Don't have anything in your inventory. Follow. And let's head across to our... there. Okay, let's see, catch up with chat. Right, let me get out of here. There's going to be... usually crocs come up and get you. Right, I'm going to stand here and get cleansed by the dancer. And let's see what chat's saying. Angelo's hooked on No Man's Sky because of this guy. Sorry, Angelo. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's pretty chill. Certainly up to now, it's pretty chill. I'm enjoying it. Let's see, what else have we got? So Robert saying, sorry Angelo, your attempt to be first in chat was wiped. Okay. So Angelo was early on, but got wiped out. Subtle anger. Yes, my whispering. They're real life taskmasters. They are indeed, yeah. But yeah, those coaches, when they sit, tell them, okay, right, we're going to do this trial. You have to, like, the ball will be passed to you. You have to take a touch and then pass it on to the next person. And everybody was getting it, just hoofed it first time with no control whatsoever. It's like, no, take a touch, hoof. Take a touch, hoof. Just don't listen at all. Took him like an hour to start getting them. Alright, what we got? Alpha, yeah, Griznak, yep. Trip helped me out a bunch as well. Oh, nice one. Thank you, Trip. Good. A bit of interaction between the survivors, even in games other than Conan. Fantastic. The blame falls squarely on his shoulders for Anger's army invasion of No Man's Skies. Yep, I've got no problem with that. 6 badges, hasn't started yet, No Man's Sky, but will. Okay, cool. Game Lab saying, hey Anger, just got a funny memory when you said Grey Lotus Potion that you called it a Grey Potion Lotus. Potus Lotion. That wouldn't surprise me. That wouldn't surprise me. Bulwark, good evening. How are you, Bulwark? Good to see ya. Crossplay 6, we could team up if you want. Is that in No Man's Sky? Yeah. The biggest problem with team up is the time zone. And, of course, real life being busy. Stuff to do. Good to see everyone. Okay, cool. Bull's here, yep. You all got to have to behave yourself now. Bull's here. Right, I think that's the corruption gone. Right, we need to go. Where do we need to go? We're here. We need to be here. So we head north and kind of get up that cliff somehow or other. Up that general direction. Let's go have a look and see what we can see. Oh, that bridge is broken. You can't actually get across that bridge. I never noticed that because there's a bridge there that I went the last time, but this bridge here is broken. Wonder if that's big enough to be able to bridge with a ice bridge. I don't have anything with me to test that, but whoop. Right, so what's that up there? We're on the wrong side of the mountain, aren't we? We need to be round the north side. Maybe you can get up there. Maybe you can get up there. Let's have a check. Need to get some stuff ready for new work week. Yeah, no problem. No problem, Bulwarkers. There's no requirement for anybody to be here at any time. The fact that you've turned up is good enough for me. What is this? Like one of those things, but it's fallen down. Nothing actually around here, though. Right, let's head round the north side, see if we can actually get all the way around. Who's been a bit lazy today? Hey, it's Sunday. You can chill out, relax. Apart from the people who are working, of course. Oh look, that looks like where we want to go. We're going to have to do a little bit of climbing, but that's okay. Just as it's starting to get dark. Oh, hello. Two of them just waiting for me. Here's Delencia. Go on, Delencia. Will I get some stamina back? Doing the Jill Vault. Yeah, we're doing the second of the Jill Vaults. it a little bit further on our Vault Raider journey steps. Delancia, are you on passive or something? Let me check your settings. You are? Why are you on passive? What was we doing? What was we doing last week that you were on passive? Can't remember. Weird. Right, let's give you your porking. So one of them, use and the grey lotus potion. Not the potion lotus. Right, okay, that's you fully porked up. What's that? Oh, it's a nest. And a guy standing beside it. Sabbatical, good to see you. How are you? Online is pretty broken right now. My Delancia stops attacking every few swings, no matter what weapon I give her. Oh dear. Johnny Panker, good evening. Hello, everyone. Yeah, I don't remember putting her on passive last week, but I guess I might have. What's this? Could you pick that one instead? It's Frost Lotus. Okay. I don't want to take any of that with me. Black ice. Right, we found the Volary. More nests everywhere. Loot anything from there? Nope. Let's go in. Nay, bad yourself. Well done, Sabbatical. Fit like a day. Nay, bad yourself. Well, there's the devolved Harpy insignia. I think we actually got all the Harpy ones in the last Harpy vault. I think we got everything. Where does that show up? Ancestral knowledge? Got a lot of ancestral knowledge now though. No, it wouldn't be ancestral because that keeps forever. Decorations maybe? Yeah, there they are. So bat. Devolved, demon, drowned. Spider, harpy, goblin, fiend, bat, bird statue, so we've got that one, and bird wing trophies. I think we've got all the stuff from harpy-like vaults. So Johnny, well, one good news this week. Was it your bike test this week, Johnny? Passed the riding test for big bikes. Well done, sir. Congratulations, Johnny. On chat. Congratulations to Johnny for passing his bike test. So is that you done in the UK once you've done your big riding practical test? That's you done and out there. Is that you ready to go as well? Right. Absolutely, congratulations, sir. Now you can really start having fun. Although we're at the time of year in the UK where bikes are going, or my bike gets put back in the garage and doesn't come back out again for a while. Right. This one's reasonably well lit as well. There we go. Yep, kind of the same. Cool. Excellent. Fantastic, sir. Ooh. Trees. How on earth are there growing trees inside a vault? Yeah, there's not even a roof. Where's the light coming from? Oh, there was some Eldarium. I don't want to be fighting on an open bridge with your flappy wings. Good sir, got your motorcycle license when you turned 16, been riding 25 years now. In the UK, you can't get your full motorcycle test until you're 17. 50cc mopeds at 16. Oh, it's firing feathery things at me. Take that, Eldarium. Okie doke. Yeah, where's that incredible light source coming from? Interesting. Hello there. Whoa, oh, don't get knocked off. Oh, that flap thing. Nothing. Take a little bite to eat. The button is on the other side of the wall. You could say you can't see the vault for the trees. Oh, yeah. You should come here to the southwest of France. We can ride bikes all year round. Yeah, that would be nice. Riding bikes all year round and drinking some lovely wine. I've never been to the south of France. I've only been to Paris. I think I've only been to Paris. Oh, is that the statue? Evolved Harpy statue. I think that's the same one as we had before. Okay, no switches. Do we have to climb? Can you climb trees? Let's see. Aha, you can climb trees. Oh, don't fall off of there though. What's more? How far can I get down? Oh, don't knock me off of there though. Jump off here. Right, made it. Oh no, harpies everywhere. Oh, and I don't want to be knocked off here. Ah, here's Delencia. That's good. You have to be 24 to ride big bikes. Wow. So in the UK, 17 to ride a bike, but I think if you're 25, you can do your test instead of doing it on the sort of 125. Aldarium, I'll take the supply materials just for the fun. Yeah, you can do. I think you got 25, and maybe you've had to pass your bike test, your car test. I'm afraid. Then you can do, I think, what's called direct access, where you can do your bike test on the bigger bike, so you don't have to get a little bike, pass your test, and then go on the bigger bike. But yeah, if you're 17, you have to do it on the smaller bike. I'm guessing that you're supposed to be more sensible by the time you're 25. There's a chest. It has more supply materials in it. Coins. Meh. This is a dead end. Nothing this way. He was so nervous. I imagine so. Yeah, he's 36, so he's past that age. Cool. Sensible head. Or you should have a sensible head by 36. Yes, 6 badges, exactly. Nervous is good. Stay nervous, you live longer. That is true. When you start getting a bit too overconfident, that's usually when something comes and bites your butt and things happen. Right, go and sneak up on those two. Mendowin, hello there, how are you? Wow, Birdman looks big mad. Yes, they do. Would you get off me with that pussy shoulders that you've got? Sticks. All you've got is branches on you. And you've got oh, this is a dead end too. Oh, okay. I guess we have to keep going down then. Interesting. Very interesting. Right, let's have a look. Whoop. Down here. And down here. I guess that's it. Interesting that you can climb the trees inside a vault. Horse is down, Delencia is down. Cool. Alright, get that one. It's an interesting vault. There are some cool vaults on Siptah, I'm going to certainly say that. Let me see, what am I missing? Scared's good, it's good to be scared, indeed. Try that 125, be cocky and almost ended bad. So yeah, learned that. Real fast, I don't know what mod that he's using to show the numbers on the health bar. So that is Hosaf's custom UI mod. I've got two mods running, Hosaf custom UI mod, which is what gives you that numbers in the top left and also gives you the damage numbers. You can switch the damage numbers on, and there's a mini map in the bottom right, but obviously when you're in a vault, where actually am I on? It teleports you to some empty part of the map where the vault is. I can't actually see my character on here, so we're not on the main map. We get teleported when we're in a map, same as dungeons on the... Yeah, so we'll be in some of these areas of the map here. I can't actually see my marker. We're on K something or other, so we must be up here. We're up here right now. Yeah. But when you're on the main map, you'll see the little mini map pop up. The other is Pippy. That's just used for managing my online servers. That doesn't affect these games at all. But Hosaf's custom UI map, the only real mod I really use. It's absolutely amazing. But of course, it's a mod, so you can only get it through the Steam Workshop. You can only really use it on PC. I'm afraid no mods allowed on consoles. Oh, they've pushed the button and opened that door. But we're going to have to go around this room first and check it out. Another Harpy there. Oh, you know what? So, for those who have seen my Savage Wells video on Friday, where I suddenly realised that I hadn't made the redeemed helmet, even though we learned the redeemed Silent Legion armour weeks and weeks ago, I hadn't made the redeemed helmet for the Ultimate Strength set. So we made that, and then in the episode we learn... What did we learn? Champion's armour and the Godbreaker armour, so that'll be another 2 pieces we need to craft. So I was just thinking when I logged on today, I haven't made any upgrades for this armour set. But obviously there is no redeemed on Siptah, but we do know the dragon, Voidford dragon armour, which I think is the chest piece, the ultimate strength chest piece. So I meant to make that before we left, but obviously I forgot again. I can't remember armour and skeleton keys in the same episode. That would just be too much. Right, go on. Nope, no, don't flap at me. Bump. The bearded phoenix likes the shield. Yeah, the shield is cool, isn't it? What's it called again? The Black Phalanx. Got it off of one of the Forlorn Souls, sort of goldy Silent Legion guys that are like around. I think it's about here. Is the one I got it from. Relatively easy to kill, and one of the loot pools they've got is that phalanx. I now have it in the Savage Wilds as well, because I farmed the same guys in Savage Wilds, and I have the very same shield in that Savage Wild. Time to climb and not fall. Yeah, that's a good. Climbing is optional. Falling is not required. Right, now I'm a bit lost. I think that's the doors that got opened, so saw a lever over here. What are you? You're just a normal one as well. Siptah's cool, but it's missing quests of some sort. Yeah, so it doesn't have like the actual end game story that Exiled Lands has. And obviously it's not going to have the companions either when Age of Heroes come out. Or at least not yet, because the companion quest lines involve things that are on Siptah, on Exiled Lands and locations. They haven't put them in Siptah yet, so the only way to get those companions will be to do them on Exiled Lands. What is this? Right, so there's two things, and they've got a... What does that do? Oh, that moved that lever. Oh, it's a lift! Okay. Do they go to the same place? Hi, Dalencia. The horse peeks its head out. Oh. Dalencia appeared there. Bunch more. Oh, there's... Ah, so there's like two lists, one on either side. Oh, is this the... Let's concentrate on these things first. Let's not die. Oh, down you go. Down you go. Down you go. Right, they're both down. Chest, just a normal chest. Again, we'll take your supply materials. We'll take the Lotus Burner chest. We'll take that. Purple Lotus. Star metal. Aha! So this is the entrance, and we couldn't get in this door, but you can come back up. What would be the point in that if you're already down? Come up here and let your friends in, maybe? Yeah, that's a bit of a weird mechanic. So I guess that is to call the lift, and this is to operate the lift. Yeah, okay, cool. Right, let me see. Kawasaki was my dad's favourite make of bike. The first 4 bikes I had were all Kawasaki's. Then I got an Aprilia, and now I've got a Yamaha. Kawasaki's look good to me as well. There's that agrees, feels like it's falling behind Exiled Lands for content. Yes, I would agree with that. I think when it was Age of War and they made the big PvP base, I don't think there were any PvP. They didn't make anything on Siptah There was quite a few things that didn't get done on Siptah. And then they made the two smaller bases, the one that's in over here and the one that's in New Luxor. But yeah, pretty much none of the content for Age of Heroes will be... I guess the living... what's it called? Living settlements? That will obviously work on Siptah, but the companion stuff won't happen. Might happen eventually, but we're not sure when, because they basically have to create a whole new storylines on Siptah, and of different locations. He says not one to talk too much about the storylines because I don't want to give any spoilers. Almost a spoiler is that there should be hopefully it'll be out tomorrow, but I'll have my first Luffy companion guide out tomorrow. I understand that lots of people won't watch it because they don't want any spoilers, but if the people who are interested in seeing what the basic storyline and quest lines are, and also where you find the items that you will need to find, that should be out tomorrow. That should be out tomorrow. So we'll have Luffy, and then I'll do one for Freya as well, and then obviously. Hopefully there's not too much difference between what's in the beta and what goes live, but once it is live and you get stuck and you're not sure where you need to find some item, then they'll be there for you to watch for eternity. Let me see. Yeah, my brother loves ninjas, so it was a ninja I had. I had two ZX6Rs, and the previous bike to that was the ZZR 600. So there you go, 6 badges. Spooky. Crashed it over at over some kind of miles per hour, so can't really recommend. So I got the ZZR because it was supposed to be a sports tourer, and I thought I want to do a bit of touring, and that was my first big bike, my first bike after the 125. I thought I wanted it to be sporty and touring, then did a little bit of touring and thought I hate this. If you're going to do touring, do it in a car. It's not for me. So after that I went full sports bike and had the ZX6R Ninjas, and then had the Aprilia Mille 1000cc V-twin. Ninja bikes not interested too much. Make immediate silent Legion gauntlets for a boosted damage over 1,400, 1,500 armor is redundant. Oh, okay. So we could still make the Silent Legion gauntlets. Gauntlets, okay. So instead of the Godbreaker grip, so there's no Godbreaker on this map either, I presume. Naked bikes caught my eye. So my current bike is the Yamaha MT-09, which is the triple. It's the Yamaha's version of the Triumph Speed Triple. So it's a naked bike. It's so much fun. It is so much fun. Sometimes the front wheel leaves the ground. Say no more. Shield is cool, but helmet is out of this world. Love the helmet. So what helmet is it again? It's one of the Vault ones. It is the aspect of the bat. Gives me a bit. So it's light armor, but with more armor value than the medium armor I had before. It does concussive damage and also gives me 66 health. And like you say, it looks damn cool. And then I've got gloves as well. What are the gloves? Fists of the Drowned. That gives me health as well, and agility weapon damage, and lots of armor. So they've got the little fins on them from the Drowned. So yeah, cool. It's a shame that you don't get full armor sets with this Vault armor. It's like little bits and pieces, mainly helmets, but hey ho. The perfected heavy boots are better than Hyperborean. Yeah, so I've always used the perfected heavy boots, and what have I got? Arena Champion legs, Dragon Armor chest, redeemed Silent Legion helmet, Godbreaker grips, and then the perfected boots. The perfected boots are awesome. That is my ultimate strength strength weapon damage set. But obviously not all of that's available in Siptah. Doubt many people will bother with more than one companion since you can level a Delincia or Sumerian in the time to get even one. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not going to say any more. If you watch tomorrow's video, you'll see something interesting. If you don't watch tomorrow's video and you watch it later, you'll see something interesting later on. But yeah. And yeah. I think some people will potentially level multiple of the same companion just to get the different perks. But again, we'll see. We'll see. See what happens. But yeah, I still think Delincia and the Sumerian Berserkers, because Sumerian Berserkers are so easy to get, because it's a guaranteed spawn, really easy to get. Delincia a bit harder because it's a rare spawn, but yeah, it's available. On Siptah you could use the aspect of the wolf head for Delincia. Okay, we haven't got to the wolf vaults yet, so we'll look forward to that. Thank you. Okay, I see where the Hyperborean boots came from. I was thinking, I don't use that, but it's Game Labs said that. Yeah, I wouldn't use Hyperborean boots. I'm going to use the perfected heavy boots because they've got better armor and better weapon damage. I doubt many people will bother with more. In case you die, you can just run back in. Okay, I missed the first part of that, obviously. How do you feel about the new age? How do you feel the new features will affect the feel of the game? I'm very happy with it. Because I don't do PvP, I understand that PvP people are going to be complaining because you can't steal people's thralls off benches anymore because they'll be wandering about in the world. So unless you've just got a chest with people in it, or a fridge with people in it or whatever, that you can't steal them. I don't do PvP. I've got no interest in PvP, so that doesn't affect me. So I'm really happy with the fact that like one smelter will work on all your what are they called? Oh my god. Forges? Are they forges? I'm getting confused between Ark and Conan. I can't remember, but where you smelt your minerals, is it forges? One smelter will operate them all. You'll have an armourer on your armour bench that will also work on your tanner's table and stuff like that. All that kind of stuff, fantastic. The fact that people get up and move about just makes things look a bit better, more realistic. I'm loving that, and I'm loving the fact that you've got actual real quests to go and do for your companions. Okay, they don't take an awful lot of time to do, but it's something. It's something. So yeah, and we've got jailers and cages in Exiled Lands as well. So another possible way of getting a more. Right, I'm looking just to see if there's no boss room yet. Nope, just tons and tons of harpies. So yeah, I'm thinking at the moment it looks really good. Missed me. But we'll see what happens when it goes live. As far as I'm aware, there's not going to be another build out. Ooh, that actually hurt. That machine gun feather attack thing. Let me get some heals on it. Yeah, one crafter will work on all the stations. Yeah, 6 badges. I think that's a great feature. No longer will. So I typically run with 3 forges. He scans it. Yeah, Frost is saying yes, it is forges. Yes, thank you, Forge. Thank you, Frost. Sorry. I typically run with 3, so the fact that I just need to have 1 smelter to make all 3 of them work more efficiently is a great feature. So you said, what's the point of opening the door once you come back up the lift? So it's so you can die, you don't have to... Ah, oh, okay, thanks Krishnak. Yep, I get you now. I get you now. I see what you mean. Dying? Dying? What does that mean? What is this word you talk of? I just said mine was the ZZR 600, very fast the straight line. Yep, mine was too. Especially after a 125, that ZZR, but it's a big heavy bike, so it's not that great for going around corners. And it's also not quite comfortable enough to do proper touring on. So it was meant to be the sports tourer and be a bit of each, but it was actually kind of stuck in the middle. Your mom said, yeah, he agrees Delencia and the Berserker are OP, unless of course they tweak their numbers. As far as I'm aware, they haven't tweaked the numbers in the beta, but you never know when it comes to when it goes live. When Siptah says there is a sorcerer that made the maelstrom and lives or lived in the big tower in the middle. Maybe they can make a climb the tower with increased difficulty for each floor, and at the end would be the sorcerer. If you kill him, you can leave the isle safely. That would be great. I would like a bit of bigger story. Like there is in Exiled Lands where you have to get the various artifacts in order to craft the keystone. But anything would be better than nothing. Okay, I think that's this room cleared. More little trees in here. Oh, there is a little gap in the roof. And you're telling me that's enough sunlight to make all these trees grow? Right, open this door. Drink, thank you, thank you. Let's have a drink, let's take another drink. David Tonzola, good evening. Sorry I missed your streams, my kids started sports again. Not a problem, David. Glad that you're here now. Welcome, welcome. Right, let's see if we can pull this guy. There's you came as well. Degenerate Harpy. Missed it. Come on, down you go. That's it. Nothing on that one. $1 on that one. One on that one. Adarium on. Is that another? Yeah, we'll take the supply materials as well. Ooh, this is quite a big room. Not encountered any legendary chests yet. Yeah. Oh, is that more Adarium? It is. Can you climb these trees? Yes, you can. So you can climb trees in here, but you can't climb walls. Interesting. There's a normal chest. Coins. Nah. Not interested in the rest. Got the other side. Ivan Fists. Hello to you. Good evening. Let's see. Need a couple of armorers and blacksmiths for the bonuses though. Yeah, but you just need one. And in reality, you got to have a bladesmith and an armorsmith, and that will probably be the best ones. You could use the other ones for the tinkerer's bench, I suppose. But again, if you've got a improved blacksmith bench to make normal stuff, and you've got the garrison one as well, you'll only need one armourer to work them both. As long as they're within a reasonable range. That's why you need to give them a nice uniform and bed to sleep in, as they will have to work harder. That's another cool feature, because you can have your themed base with all the different guards wearing a kind of uniform, but then your crafters are all wearing that crappy fibre, horrible, coarse armour, or no, not even armour, coarse tunics and stuff like that. Whereas now you'll be able to dress them up properly. Ooh, water. Let's... they're coming. They're coming. Is it just that pale one that does the machine gun attack? On. Oh, a headbutt. Okay, thanks William, thanks for popping by, good to see you again. Back to Tinkerbot. Hello, hello. You're currently at Comic-Con in Baltimore. Oh, nice one. Anybody interesting in Comic-Con in Baltimore? Anybody would be interested in hearing who's there? I believe it's TwitchCon this weekend as well, isn't it? Not that I do Twitch, but I've seen a lot of people going on about going to TwitchCon. And I saw that Funcom are attending TwitchCon. Oh, horses can enter dungeons too. Yes, they can, Makada. They'll follow you. They'll follow you anywhere. I used to always leave my horse outside just in case, but nowadays they have so huge health pools, and they can help carry stuff for you as well. So I have him on a longer follow distance, but he can come in. Oh, that looks like a boss. This looks like the boss. You could climb walls and vaults, but you need to find the ones that look like ladders. Yes, I've seen the ladders, but it's interesting that, like, on the outside, that you'll be able to climb that wall, no problem at all. But in vaults, you can't climb walls, but they've allowed you to climb the trees in this one. What have we got? Two ickle ones and a boss one. Oh, the boss is coming forward. Get back. Go back. Go back. He is going back. Here it comes. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, it does just look like it's those pale ones that do that attack. Okay, that'll do. Right, Delencia, go and get that one. Dunk, dunk, dunk. Right, I need to concentrate on the game, then I'll catch up with chat. We have things to fight. I like how the bosses are like weird glowy things. Right, down he goes. Oh yeah, that looks like crystals growing out to him, but is it glowy feathers? 10,800. Let me take a little bit of healing. There he goes. He's down. Right. Looty time. Let's see. So Ivan, hello. I missed your saying hello. Good. How are you? Do you know when the Age of Heroes will come to PS4? Yeah, so it's in beta at the moment. It usually goes beta for 3 weeks, but I think it looks like it's got to be a bit longer. I'm sure they said sometime in October. And I think it's Audu who says he's on holiday in the, second week of October? or he's away the second week of October, so almost certainly it'll drop while he's away. So yeah, sometime in October is when we're thinking. This is what is, we're in the last week of September now, so October is next week. Wow. So yeah, I would say a week or two it should come out, it'll go live, and that's when it loves to come on consoles, because Sony and Microsoft do not allow the beta testing to happen on their consoles, which is annoying, because then that's why the consoles tend to have more bugs than the PC version, because it can't get tested properly until it goes live. There's a couple of bedrooms with chairs in the Patreons will come to my bar, sit in them, so it's like a hotel. Yeah. Let's see. That there's a new Red Sonja film in production. Ooh, wow. That doesn't surprise me, because that's kind of Hollywood's thing at the moment, isn't it? Regurgitating old films. Hopefully they can make a better job of it than they did with The Crow. They absolutely I loved the original Crow film, the Brandon Lee film, but the one that just came out recently, horrendous. Absolutely horrendous. It will definitely make the backgrounds of future videos more interesting and also more distracting. Yeah, with the people walking about. Ian had a rhino and called him Neil after the actor. Okay. Which, I'm not getting that one. Which actor are we talking about, Ian? I don't understand. And I'm afraid to think how they will ruin the lore and... Yeah, exactly, yeah. It does scare me that they regurgitate these old films and then destroy them. But we can hope. We can hope indeed. Yeah, I mean, even the remake of Conan was pretty poor, wasn't it? With the what's his name? Moa, whatever that guy's called. Oh, I need to chop this guy up. Boom, boom, boom. Jason Momoa? The guy's Aquaman. When he played devolved Harpy Feather. Got enough of that stuff. Did we get a bunch of Harpy Feathers the last time? Is that a different thing? Where's the other one? Out here. We'll get a couple of them, just in case. Right, and then we'll get rid of the bat skin and the normal feathers. There we go. Momoa, yeah. Rhino Neil. Oh my god, Rhino Neil. Oh my god. Ian, ouch. Thorforge, good afternoon to you. How are you? Get all the Eldarium. Yeah, we've got a bunch of Eldarium. My Bulwark's saying, in his opinion, they will not be able to recreate the grit and darkness of the 80s Conan. Well, you never know. You can do grit and darkness, but whether they'll choose to is a different matter. Oh look, Lance cores. That's unusual. Don't need any of that. We'll take the coins. Don't think we need any of the other stuff. Right, what's in the big one? Plunder the Volary of the Harpy. 3D, good to see you. Jason Momoa, yes, thank you everybody. A friend used to use your Black Keep and Well of Skelos guides again on the new server doing Dungeon Delver for the Ranger gear. Excellent. Hopefully that was a helpful to you get. Game Labs saying, Anger, how are you getting on with the First Descendant? I've given up on First Descendants, Game Labs. It's just not for me. It's just not for me, I'm afraid. And yeah, the basics of the game is not for me, and then I find all that materials to make all the different modules and stuff like that. That's just all way too confusing for me. So yeah, it's just not for me. It doesn't tick the boxes for me, I'm afraid. So yeah, sorry, I've given up on First Descendant. I did notice it was First Descendant you were playing on Friday night after I saw the video came live. The Fear of Phoenix, thanks. I won't watch it anymore because I love the old Crow movie. Brandon Lee was awesome. Yeah, I've read quite a few of the Crow comics. The first Brandon Lee film was really good. I think the second one, City of Angels, I've not seen that for a long time. I think that was maybe okay, but then after that it was just horrendous. But this new one apparently is just, it's terrible. But yeah, I do that. The original Brandon Lee Crow film is fantastic. Right, more Aldarium. Oh, may as well take the Dragon Powder. We'll take the Grey Lotus Seeds. The Glasser, do we already know that? That's the daggers that look like wine bottles. We already know that. Chuck that away. We'll take the coins. We'll take the healing. And that's all we need out of there. Let me see. Lance cores, yeah, woohoo! Been doing the household chores today. Had to fix a sink in the master bedroom bathroom. Oh, proper work, Thorforge. Harpy Vault Armors. Harpy Armory. There we go. Right, so that's another one done. Are you going to go back to the Exile Lands? Oh, I will always play in the Exile Lands. That's my favourite map. I will, well, like I said earlier, there'll be a video out tomorrow. I'm saying, oh look, hopefully tomorrow with from the Exile Lands with the Lufay companion guide, and then we'll do another one with Freya. And then we'll see what we're going to be doing as far as a series on there. I don't know yet. I don't know, but I will certainly always return to Exile Lands because it is my favourite map. Fair enough. It's not for yeah. I mean, it's a lot like what was that other one called? Descendant. It was a game similar to that, began with a D. Bit like, I played through the main quest on that one, got to the end game, and then it became very repetitive, and it's like, nah, not for me. This one's a bit more different because it's more of, instead of constantly getting new gear, so your gear means nothing to you because you get a piece of gear and you throw it away 2 minutes later. In this one, it seems to be it's the upgrades is the thing, but yeah, just doesn't work. Doesn't work for me, I'm afraid. Do we know that James Earl Jones passed last week? Yes, sad times, sad times. Tulsa Doom, and of course, the main character that he's most famous for, Lion King. No, Darth Vader. Yeah, Darth Vader. Here we go. Oh, more of Zenaris the Wise. Blah blah blah. Discovered a name. Blah 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 blah. Okay, we were reading about him last time. Right, next one is the Sanctuary of the Serpent, but we're not going to do that today. What's the time? It's just after 9 o'clock. Right, so last week we were over here at Zexcathol, but we missed a couple of bosses. And also we didn't get the sword we wanted to from the Sanctuary of the Serpent. Oh, that's the one we have to go to next. There was no legendary chest in that vault either, was there? That's where we have to go next, but we need the boss that's here to try and get the sword, and we've got another couple of bosses that we missed out on, so I think we should head back over there and try and find them. Suicide Man, Darth Vader, and Khan's final boss passed away. Take him out, please. After Siptah. Yeah. I don't know what I'll do next, and still got quite a bit of content to do for stream wise. How did I get up here? It was down this way. Down here. And I think we rode down. We need to get across to the other side. Oh, look at that. There's a zigzag bit up there. How did we get up here? Horse. Sesame, come on, let's get on. Angelo's back again. Hello, Angelo. Welcome back. Or saying, I still love Conan Exiles, but the game has gotten tremendously easier ever since it was changed to the Age of Sorcery et al. Age of Conan 2, really. Yeah. I don't know if it's got tremendously easier. If you know what you're doing, I think it was pretty easy as it was before that. It was certainly made easier with the whole Catan caravan thing. Because yeah, kill a couple of low-level sorcerers on Noob River, you would get yourself a legendary weapon, and then kill a few more, and you get yourself a tier 4 fighter. So if you were lucky, you could get a Delincia at a really low level, which then makes the game super easy. Yeah, so when I first played it, I didn't do that. I didn't go straight. I worked my way up through the sort of tiers of followers until you got to... Where's that ramp thing? Oh, there it is up there. That would be a good thing if they could stop you. If there was a way that you couldn't get your... Is that where the spider is? That's where the spider is. I think we need to go in this direction. If they could stop you getting the super high level followers too early, if there was a way of doing that, that would make the game better. But yeah. It was... oh, there's the demon spider. We didn't do the demon spider last time either, did we? Or did we? I can't remember. Maybe we did. So that would make it a bit harder. Why were they just jumping up and down? Stabby stab. Stab. John, like Conan before they put in climbing. Oh no, climbing is one of the best features of this game. And that it really annoyed me when I went back to Ark after playing this game, that the fact that you couldn't just lop yourself off a cliff, catch on at the bottom. Oh, corruption. And the fact that you had to actually work your way up and down things, whereas you can climb everything and jump off everything in this game. It's one of my favourite features of the Conan. That and the combat. I mean, compared to Ark, where you get on a dinosaur and you go left click, left click, left click, left click, chomp, 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 chomp. Okay, it's dead. Where there is actually a bit more in the way of skill involved in combat in Conan. He says, while not showing any skill whatsoever. Come on, down you go. Oh! Don't go off the edge. What have we got here? Perfected light paddings, we'll take them. Can't remember what we've got in the way of paddings. And a skeletal key. Don't want that, don't want that. Oh, what's the sigil? Oh, damn it. I never read what it did. Oops, oh well. Anybody know off the top of their head what the sigil of the Harpy does? Take that. We'll take that. Oh, loads of light paddings. Take that and that. Horse, carry this. And get rid of that. Okay. Right, where are we? So we need to go in here. Oh, absolutely. Climbing mechanic is the best part of Conan. Yes, Thor agrees with me. Frost likes it as well. Black Knight is the Siptah equivalent to the Silent Legion. I think... Did we learn the recipe to the Black Knight armor? Ooh, boom, boom, boom. Maybe that was Savage Wilds. I get them confused. Because obviously we're encountering things in Savage Wilds that are on Siptah. And vice versa. Leave Sesame alone. Let's see. It's tricky for me at the moment to know what to do content-wise with the Conan way it is, and more frustrating as the game that started growing my channel. Yeah, well, man, I'm the same, and the numbers that I get for Conan outstrip anything else that I try to make. Every other game I try to make just is insignificant compared to the numbers that I get for Conan videos. But yeah, it's trying to come up with new things, because even when they put an update out, so when the Age of Heroes comes out, you've got 2 new companions and you've got your living settlement. That doesn't make 6 months worth of content. Especially now it's got to be 6 monthly chapters. It'd be really difficult. So yeah, I mean, you could start a new playthrough, but is it that much different from the previous playthrough? But it is difficult. I get what you're saying, Game Labs. I get it. And then you try other games. I mean, I've got the No Man's Sky going at the moment. I've had the Star Wars stuff. The what else did we have? We have the Ark. We have the Tomb Raider. None of the numbers of that are anywhere close to the amount of people that are watching Conan stuff. But it's difficult to keep finding new stuff to do on Conan. Yep. Whoop. Whoop. Take that. Right, so up there, yes, it's up in that area is the first boss. I don't know if you can get round that way. That's an easy wall to climb up. I saw that No Man's Sky is doing better than other games. Yeah, that is true. That is true. The numbers for the No Man's Sky videos are certainly better than the other non-Conan series. But yeah, again, a fraction. Oh, there it is. There it is. A fraction compared to the Conan videos. Right. What's this thing called? It's only got 685 health and it's a 3 skull. Oh, hello. Silent Legion dude. Would you get off me? Snarling monstrosity. Down it goes. Down you go. Down you go. And down you go. Right, what have you got on you? Grandmaster Weapon Repair Kit, a cooked pork feast. Not sure what that does. Fragment of Power, and Hunger Blades. Legendary, diseased, 44 damage, A pair of axes. Ooh, okay. So they do disease and bleed, just like the feroxic daggers do. Oh, cool. Oh, look, it's a whirlwind blades. And you can just... Oh, were they 44 damage? What were my feroxic daggers? They are 38. So, better armor pen, better damage. Right, we'll keep them. We'll get a kit on them and might start using them. They're cool. Boom, boom, boom. We all need to give likes on the other content of Anger to give him a lift, even if it isn't our favourite, because it will bring up more to others that do like those games. That would be fantastic. Thank you very much. If you would do that, that would be great. I fully understand. So my philosophy is, I started making videos on Conan for... We've probably all met DM Wyvern, who has popped into our chat here on a Sunday night every now and again, playing on his server. There was new players on there, didn't understand how to play the game, and if you try and teach people, you can often overload them with too much information. So I thought I'll go and find a beginner's guide series on YouTube to let them check out. Couldn't find a beginner's guide series that I liked, because they were either rushing too fast, like spawn in, run straight to Siptah Maru, do this. It's like, yeah, a new player can't do that. You have to ease them into the game. You can't just go straight up to the high level areas. Or the videos were out of date, older versions, out of content. So I thought, oh well, screw it, I'll make my own. And that's really what got this channel started, was my initial Conan beginner's guide. Did some of that, then thought, well, let's do drink time, thank you. Let's do my other favourite game, which was Ark. Let's have a crack at Ark, because I like Ark, so other people will like Ark too. And other people do like Ark, but I mean, there's a lot of content creators out there do Ark stuff. Ark's probably a bit of a dead game now as well. But yeah, that was nowhere near as popular as the Conan stuff. And my theory is, okay, my main thing is Conan. I'll quite happily put out Conan videos for forever. But I'm going to intersperse that with other games that I play. Because if I like them, there's a good chance that other people will like them. And it turns out that there's not as many people like them, but that's not what I'm not here. This is not my job. I don't mind if it's your job and you're not getting the numbers, you're not going to get the money, you can't continue, and you do something else. I'll stick them out. If people watch them, people watch them. I like them, so it doesn't matter. It's not my job. It doesn't matter what the numbers are. It doesn't matter. But I'll just put out fun videos until I get bored of it. If I've got bored of it and there's nobody watching it, it's not worth it. Especially Ark. When you get to end game of Ark, there's so much grinding involved to get from one step to the next step. And if I've got to do 30, 40 hours of grinding to get to the next episode, and 200 people watch it, then it's not worth it. I'm not going to do it. But yeah. So Ark Ascendant has more maps out. Yeah, so Ark Ascendant is just, it was such a buggy mess. It was impossible for me to make content of it, because I would be in the middle of taming something and the game would crash, and then it would go back to a save point before it tamed it, and I had to do it all over again. And that was happening time and time and time for one episode. So that's lost for me now. I have had a look at the center map that they put out, because I did like the center map originally, but yeah, it's not really that big a deal for me. So yeah, I'm done with Ark, and all this pay for the cowboy theme stuff, and now I believe it's like cyberpunk stuff they're putting out for it now, with train tracks that crash your server and all that sort of stuff. It's like, nope, not for me. Done with that, thanks. But yeah, I'll continue to put Conan stuff out, and I'll continue to put other stuff out. If people watch it, that's fine. I enjoy playing those other games. I'm really enjoying No Man's Sky at the moment. So, and yeah, more people are watching that than other series. So all good, all good. Right, where was the next one? I can't quite remember. I think it's down this way somewhere. How do I get down there? Oh, is this the guy I was at before? I think it is. Is this a 3 skull? No, it's not. No, it's not. It's just a normal guy. PG Ben is here. Hi, PG Ben. Good to see ya. First gig I found, I fell in love with the game. Scared it would be a cool game. Yeah, I mean, I've put in a lot of hours into original Ark. Whoop. Yes, I need to get down there somewhere. Is there a way down? This is what I like. Look, jumping off there and landing down here. And if I wanted to, I could climb back up again. Can't do that in Ark. Right. That's the smoky thing. I think it's over in this direction. I think there is another spider boss. Oh. Get these skellies. Let's see. Whoa. Don't say, could you just like take them out for me, please? I'm trying to read my chat. Let's see. We are forever indebted to you, Mr. Anger. You certainly helped me a lot. I've got big on PvP, so your videos are just perfect. Thank you, the Bearded Phoenix. Thank you. That's the plan. Absolutely, Anger. Your beginner series is the best of all Conan content creators. Wow, Thorfors, that's a statement. By the time I found your channel, I was far past being a beginner, but I love being able to send others to look. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you. Yeah, I've had so, especially on that first series, I had so many people. There it is. There's the spider. Would comment on the videos saying, I've got so many thousand hours in Conan, but I never knew that thing. So it is the case that there's always something new to learn in this game. Whoa, that was an interesting. What is that? Is this a all hope is whatever it's gone? No, Devourer. Whoop. So but one of the medium-sized spiders. Take you down. Yeah, so that was always good, that people who had played it for 1,000 hours and then it would... But did that really just disappear off of that cliff? God damn it! Okay, well it's not that difficult to get back up again. It's really running all the way down the hill. I'll get that. It rolled all the way down here. Oh, it's still jittering. What's that? Oh, the Reliable Butcher. A cleaver with 6,000 durability. Legendary cleaver. Another fragment of power, some carcasses and some arrows. And a key. And a key. There we go. Get rid of that, and that. Okay. That's the spider. What are we doing for time? 24 minutes past 9, so we've got plenty of time. Where are we? Game Labs is saying, I hear ya. It's like, for me, my playthrough style videos get few views, but guides and tips videos seem to go. So that is a thing with YouTube at the moment, that playthroughs in general don't get good viewings. But tips and tricks type videos that teach people how to do something, they tend to be much better. YouTube is the second largest or most popular search engine in the world now after Google, and even a lot of the results you get from Google will point you to YouTube videos. So if you want to know how to do something, Googling it or coming to YouTube and searching for it is the way to find things these days. So they are definitely, there's more snake eggs there, look. They are definitely the way going forward. Playthroughs don't tend to get that well. Seem to be playthroughs are maybe more of a Twitch thing now. Right. Are you the Three Skull? Yes, you are. I've forgotten what you're called. Slaughterer. Right. So we did take them on last week. Let me get these little skeletons. With the kettle cat idol. So that is unfortunately just the way of YouTube at the moment, that yeah, playthroughs just don't get that great views. Which is why my beginner's guide series used to get a lot more views than normal playthroughs. That's the weapon we got last time, war sickles. We'll take the rest of that stuff. My chat has scrolled off the top of the screen. Right, let me see. Let me do some catch up. Notaries, good to see you. You've been playing Starfield recently. Pretty fun. New DLC coming out at the end of the month. Starfield just didn't do it for me either. I was really excited about Starfield. Really looking forward to it. Just wasn't for me. I don't know what it was about it. Huge fan of Elite Dangerous. When I Kickstart funded that, I had a founder version of the game. Loved that. Kind of thought that would be kind of same, but just yeah, didn't do it for me. Excuse me. But yeah, I did see there was DLCs. I thought DLC was out, but I guess it's end of the month. Ascendant looks better. Couldn't play the other. Damn, that sucks. The center works a little better. Let's see. All I want to watch is Conan until someone else makes a comparable game. Ooh, Diana. Well, hopefully we'll get something. The various survival-y games that have come out recently. Look how dark it has got. I need to go down there, but I can't do it in this darkness. Let me continue with the chat until it brightens up a bit. Let me see. So Diane's maybe got to try No Man's Sky. Well, I'm liking it. Angelo's definitely liking it. Hey boss man, have you considered doing a No Man's Sky stream? Yeah. And I mean it's the same thing. Yeah, I mean streams do better on Conan than when I've tried streaming other games that people. I guess I've only ever done a stream where I've done like there's a new game coming out or a beta coming out, and we try the game on stream. We did that with Starfield. We did that with Palia. Yeah, I did that with Pal World. Is that what it was called? The Pokemon thing. Yeah, they didn't do as good as Conan as well. So it's the same thing. But yeah, I've got no issues of doing a No Man's Sky stream. You never know. Let's see, $5 pets, etc. I didn't like the paid mod deal either. Is this $5 pets? Is this an ARC? I didn't know about that. I haven't played much since I know pay to play will be added. As I was saying, it's fun, Diana, and it's cross-play, so system doesn't matter. You can team up with anyone from Anger's lovely community. Yeah, and Angelo, you're looking for some No Man's Sky channels in the Discord? If that's what you want, that's what you got to get. I'll sort that out. I'll probably sort that out tomorrow. Be a bit late by the time we finish tonight. Certainly pretty. It sure is pretty, and the procedural generation is quite amazing. Some of the planets that I've landed on, it's just like, this is just stunning. Some of them, that horror planet I landed on, where everything went black and white, it's like, oh my god, this is unsettling. But yeah, what is it? 18 quadrillion planets or some crazy, or systems, is it? I can't remember. It's massive amount of places. But then it's still weird that you land on a planet and see it was discovered by somebody. It's like somebody has been here before. It's like, ooh, of all the planets. Let's see. Quite enjoyed heel versus babyface rant about Starfield. I'm kind of done with heel versus babyface. All he does now is rant. I used to love that. I used to love that channel. I used to watch that channel all the time, but he's just so much ranting now. But hey ho. Each to their own. Each to their own. Always drops the reliable butcher, says Six Bags. Okay, well, the spider from the dregs is this one from Siptah. Yeah, the new spider they added in the dregs. That's the devourer. Oh, so does that one have the chance to drop the katana then? That part, it's the spider from the dregs. Ah, yes, cool. What no, I've missed some chat. Thorford saying, going to get the katana. Oh, not this time. Not all the planets are pretty. My settlement is on an acid rain planet. Yeah, well, that horror planet was horrendous. Healer Dog got bored with No Man's Sky very quickly. I get that. As one of the guys at work, we played it for a bit, and he got bored with it, and went off to play something else instead. So that's fine. Because I'm not playing it all the time. I'm just playing it every couple of days. I'm fine, and there's so much more stuff to learn as well. But I'm fine with that. Graceful Night, yeah, that's the name of the katana. Just happened to see you streaming and wanted to pop in and thank you for your Conan Beginner's Guide. Had a hard time getting into the game until I watched your guide. Now I'm addicted. Thanks. Oh, Zizzy, thank you for that, and thanks for popping into the stream. Good to see you. Let's see, 3D saying it's what they look up that matters, why anger succeeds. Kathy, your videos were the reason I was able to return to Conan. I had played for a while but didn't know what to do, so we stopped playing and we came across your Beginner's Guide series. Yeah, so that was the issue with Conan, that the old journey step system didn't really help you that much because you could complete journeys, or it wasn't a journey step. What was it called? Was it journeys steps? It wasn't journey steps. It was. Can't remember what it was called before, but you could just do things, but you couldn't do them didn't have to do them in order. Whereas when they introduced the actual journey step system, it would actually teach you like how to make steel and stuff like that. Because the benches are not much useful, because they would show you in the right hand side like ironstone plus wood equals iron bar, but it doesn't explain how you make steel, or how you make hardened steel, or how you make star metal bars. It's just like metal plus fuel equals bar, but it didn't teach you the other stuff. So you had to look up a lot of stuff on the wiki. So my early days made a lot of mistakes and spent a lot of time looking stuff up on the wiki. Still looking stuff up on the wiki now. Can't remember it all, so you have to look it up on the wiki. But yeah, so that was the whole reason that I started the Beginner's Guide, and then after we had Age of Sorcery, when lots of things changed, and then Age of War, where more stuff changed, we had the updated 23-24 Beginner's Guide, which is by far the most watched videos on my channel. And everything else pales into insignificance compared to those videos. So the tricks and tips ones do pretty well as well. But yeah, the Let's Play, not so much, but hey, I'm enjoying playing them. Make a video of it, put it out, and hopefully you guys enjoy watching them too. Thorforge, when my wife and I started on Conan early access, we never played a survival game and didn't know what to do. Our clan was the Grub Hunters. Ah, yes. Okay. Yeah, so I had played Ark considerably before I started playing Conan. So that helped maybe slightly, but not a huge amount. Right, it's daytime. We need to go down here. So into this area down here. So we could go round the outside, but let's just yeet ourselves off a cliff. Because we can, because it's Conan. That's just oh, I'm punching it. Let's get weapons out. Must be it there, that dude. Free skull, yep. Bit of a Nosferatu looking guy. Goes after the horse, goes after Delencia. Oh, he's got 985, so he went down super easy. So much so I forgot, I didn't even see what it was called. Severer, another. Oh, so it's a sharp, it's a one-handed axe, then it's the same icon as the Hunger Blades. Take that, take that, take that. 63 damage, Executioner, so it'll one-shot anything under 10%, 0 armor pen though. Let's take a look. Yeah, yeah. Okay, I suppose. Not that exciting. Oh, no, that didn't work. That back. Okay. I think that's it. The spider boss, snarling monstrosity, and that guy, whatever that thing was called. I forgot to scroll my. Let's see. Let's see. What they look like that matters. Why anger succeeds. You have to be energetic, funny, and entertaining to make playthroughs work. Yeah, I mean that's not me. I don't like the over-the-top stuff that, or I'm not saying I don't like it. I can't do that. This is me. This is what I do. I'm not going to put on a false personality to do any videos to try and get views. It's put them out, and we'll go for it. Let's see. And Bulwark said, "I'm not." He's not one of those. At least not in English. Loving the Grub Hunter's name. Johnny saying he likes Conan but sadly can't play it because I have little time. Maybe I'll get more time now while the winter hits. Well, that does be the thing. Ross says, yes, Anger, you helped me with the game and others. The videos are the best. Thank you very much. Marnie's got official PS5. I only get normal hardened weapons from 3 skull mini bosses on Siptah, but on Exiles I got named weapons from the same bosses. Okay. That's on official online servers. Okay, interesting. A lot of the weapons. Okay, I'm getting loot drops off of these, but you'll get a lot of weapons out of the chests. So you get the keys and then go into the chests. Oh, I'm at this part. Oh, there's that kind of track ring thing. So we need to go down here and go here to get to that boss. Let's see. Before we run out of time, what's this week's word or phrase? Oh, I haven't even thought of anything for this week. What will we do? What will we do? So, off the top of my head, coming up with something. Right. Let me type in the chat. Let me go through that and I'll come back to that. Let me see. Where are we? Where are we? Remember back in high school, my cool friends played Elite. Now 40 years later, I play Elite Dangerous. So that's why I funded the Kickstarter for Elite Dangerous, because I used to play Elite on the ZX Spectrum back in the day. Loved it. In the back of my mind, Starfield was always at risk of being another Skyrim. So yeah, I would say Skyrim's a lot more alive and more interesting than Starfield, but yeah, I was just disappointed with Starfield. It just wasn't the game I thought it was going to be. Let's see, something you see they come back today with when you're in the mounds. Is there a chance of star metal meteor shower random or timed after one another? In Exile Lands, the star metal, it is timed. So I think it goes to trigger, I think it's every 30 minutes. But when it goes, it's got a chance to trigger. So that every 30 minutes comes up, it'll potentially trigger, but it's quite low to start with. If it doesn't trigger, it will go again in another 30 minutes, but this time with an increased chance to trigger, and that'll keep happening until it actually triggers. So you or somebody has to be in the sort of area, so it's out of stasis. For possibly, I mean, you might be really lucky and it's 30 minutes and it triggers, but you might have to be there for quite some time before it triggers, which is, in that case, that's when I used to just go around the Mounds of the Dead, taming. I used to tame people and then take their star metal weapons and dismantle them. Now, obviously, you can kill them and their star metal weapons drop off of them, which is even better, and then just stick them in the improved dismantling bench and you can get a bunch of star metal bars that way. Otherwise, you have to hang about. And I think when I was making a beginner's guide video about star metal, I think I basically went up to that area and then went for lunch and left it running AFK for, I don't know, over an hour, until when I came back it eventually triggered a star metal meteor shower. When we used to play on DMWiver server, Sesame Street Fighter had a base up just beside the Mounds of the Dead. He was always in that area, so there was always star metal nodes triggering. That was great. But on an online, offline single player game, because everything's in stasis unless you're in the area, you would have to spend some time up there. Let's see. Sigil of H. Using the signal provides a person with an otherworldly trait for a while, in this case giving them the ability to cling tenuously to walls when they should have fallen. Ah, thank you, Water and Steel. So the sigil we got allows us to hang on to walls for a bit longer. Maybe a bit more stamina? Thank you. Let's see. What's do about in 4 minutes? Looking that up. Just caught up, yay. David told my son does his own server with admin and tells me that he has a huge castle and stuff like that, thinking I know all about Conan Exiles. Bandy B is away. Thank you, Bandy B. I might have already missed you, but thank you. Good to see you. 83 watching. Smash that like button. Thank you, Thor Forge. Yep, smash the like button. Gently, gently. Didn't see how do today. Hope he is well. Indeed, indeed. He had a great video out last week of making a tier 10 purge, level purge, but using palisades as he's building, which got destroyed in seconds. But he still completed it. What you can do is kill the Sumerians, build an upgraded dismantling bench, and you'll get a ton of star metal. There you go. Told you, just like I said. But so that's so much easier now because they drop so much more star metal weapons, whereas before you used to have to tame them and then knock them out, tame them on the wheel, pull them out of the wheel. They would lose their armor, but they would have their weapons. Take their weapons, stick them in the wheel, and then break their bond and get rid of them. Used to do that a lot, but now they drop their weapons, so you can get just a couple of laps of wheels. Mounds of the Dead will give you tons of star metal, especially with improved dismantling bench to get even more. David was waiting 2 hours for one once. Yeah, so that's it. It's all RNG, so it's like every half hour it has a chance to trigger, but it's not necessarily going to trigger. And sometimes you can be up there for less than half an hour and it triggers. And triggers first time. It won't trigger on a server if there's still star metal on the ground. I think the star metal on the ground lasts for 2 hours as long as it's still in the meteor form. Oh, I didn't know that. That's good to know. But then if it's on the ground, there's star metal for you to find anyway. Made your first base in the mounds because of that video. Okay, cool, 3D. Just got to say that you can see the meteor storm from the mounds of the dead. You can, yep. So you wander around mounds of the dead killing stuff, and then you might see it come down, and then you can go off and very quickly. Usually 2 nodes is your inventory is full and your horse's inventory is full. And then half an hour after that it will trigger. Yeah, there we go. Andy Brown says, don't the enemies at the PvE raids spot drop gear that can be scrapped for star metal? Maybe, but Mounds of the Dead is a lot easier. And of course, now if you're doing a tier 10 purge, you get the star caller that will bring nodes of star metal meteors on top of your base, which you can, if you then complete it, you can harvest later. Another way of getting it, but I think going around the Mounds of the Dead, killing people, taking their weapons and dismantling is probably the easiest way to get a ton of star metal in the Exiled Lands. Not even worth bothering with me to sure if you have the bench. Yeah, I think that's it, yeah. Yes, now the Sumerians drop star metal weapons. Maybe still cling when you take damage. Oh, that's a point, yeah, because if you take damage, you can't cling on to anything anymore. That's possibly it. I guess if you want to make the game last longer, don't bother with a dismantling bench. AY, hello there, good to see you. If you ever enter the Mounds of the Dead, it's cursed of lag. Oh, really? The ones at the safari area drop hardened metal. Hardened steel, yeah, hardened steel weapons. Of course, you can take legendary weapons and dismantle them. If you get a bunch of legendary weapons that you don't use, you can dismantle them. Right, let's take this guy on, see if we can get the alligator something or other. Oh, tail up. In we go. Disease and bleed. Taking them down super fast. There he goes. Right, are we going to get it? Nope. But we didn't get... Oh, we've got the Kahari water skin again. Yeah, take that. Lumpy soup. Get a key. Get a key. There are no weapons off him at all this time. Interesting. Okay. Right. I think we're done then. We've done the vault. We've done the Starling Monstrosity. We've done the other guy that was down here. Wonder if we can run back and see if he's respawned. See if we can get his name this time. Nowadays, if I happen to catch a meteor storm, I'll go after the meteors. Otherwise, I get all I need from weapons drop. Yeah, that is the thing. Like I say, it used to be I would spend some time... Used to spend some time at the very northmost mound. What the hell was that? There was some... That was the noise of stone breaking, and then there was a creature. Oh, it's a blood crystal rock nose. Greater... Oh, I'm stuck inside him. There we go, we're out. $12,000 XP. What level are you now? 18? Yeah, it would spend ages in there, particularly getting the Fighter 2s, the ones that would have a one-handed mace and a shield, because then you could dismantle, because you usually get 5 bars for each item. So you get 5 for the mace and 5 for the shield. But now you get so much more with the improved dismantling bench. Undead risen monstrosity, undead hyenas. Alright, let's head back over here. Game Labs, thanks for another awesome stream. Great fun, lots of great chat. Great to see everyone. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you all soon. Okay, thanks Game Labs. Nice to see you, my friend. Hopefully I'll catch you on Sunday. No, sorry, on Friday. If you're streaming again next week. Right, where was that thing? It was just below the 3 skull guy. Over here somewhere. Or is it? No, it's not. It's down this level. Because the 3 skull guy we were fighting is there, and then you can come down. Ouch. Here he is. There he is. Let's see what he's actually called. The Famished. I do like him. It's these pointy ears. Very Nosferatu-like. There he goes. A couple of skeletons. Might still have an almost full vault of legendary gears and weapons. Yeah, that's the thing. You do gather up so much legendary items and stuff that you don't use. So you can just dismantle it and get shields, frames, you get weapon handles, you get star metal bars. Right. So we've got another one of them. A giant's finger bone. So it is... Oh, it's hallowed. Oh, so hallowed is what you use for farming... Stun damage. Macabre weapon of bone fused to rock. 17 damage. I thought, is hallowed not what you use for the religious stuff? She insisted I would be helping server performance and reduce lag. She isn't wrong on that. Domin Real saying, yes, the Savage Isles, I just hit the Sumerian areas and the east along before I could head into the snow to get star metal. Already had tons from weapons. Oh, and Savage Wilds, okay, yeah, I get you. I get you. Get lance cores. Right, so what's this? Severer? Is that what we've got before? Yes, another one of them. Grandmaster. It's a rubbish weapon, stun damage, and it's hallowed. I thought hallowed is what you use for harvesting the religious things, but for what religion? I'll have to check that. Before we go, can we all raise a glass to James Earl Jones, Tulsa Doom? Cheers. 100%, 100%. Here we go. Raising my glass. Here we go. To James. Legend. Mufasa. Okay, right, so we've got the name of that guy now. The Famished. Right, we're a few minutes early, but I think we're going to call it here. We've kind of done what we needed to do today. We've taken on the Volary of the Harpy Vault. Completed that one. That was quite fun, going down the trees. It was different. And then we've done the other bosses that are in the Exothal area. We've taken them on. We still didn't get our sword, so we might have to keep going back. But we'll be back here soon, because the next vault we have to do is the Sanctuary of the Serpent. So, yeah. Thank you, one and all. So, Grishnak saying it is a Yogite religion. It does look Yogite, so it does look like for that. Thank you, everybody who's joined us here today. Anybody who's watching, anybody who's in the chat, chatting away to each other. It always cheers me no end to see how wonderful we all are together. The greatest group of people on the internet is here and in the Discord as well. So absolutely fantastic. Thank you one and all for coming and joining us today. Have a great what's the rest of your weekend. Have a great week, and I'll hopefully see you back here next Friday. See you later.